What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Goku Runner Talks Tuesday. In this video, I'm going to tell you why I upgraded to the GoPro Hero 8. Alright guys, so I've had a lot of different cameras through the years of YouTube. I first started with this GoPro Hero 2, and then I got the 3, and I was using that for a while. I even got a gimbal for it. GoPros were never really very stable. I would try selfie sticks and everything, but the gimbal really helped. The problem was this was super heavy. That's why when they released the GoPro Hero 5, I was like, okay, that looks good. They promised stabilization in it, and then I bought it, and this camera just didn't cut it for me. The stabilization wasn't that great. The sound quality wasn't that good. The video was pretty good, but other than that, I wasn't too happy with it. And I was growing tired of the GoPro Hero look, you know, the fish eye type of look, and just everything being very clear. So what I did is I upgraded to the Osmo Pocket, and the Osmo Pocket was a good camera for me. It had a little bit of bokeh and it has a nice footage, and it also has the gimbal. So this had a gimbal on it too. So compared to carrying, you know, these two, this was a much lighter option for me to carry. The problem with this camera was that, you know, this could break. I mean, there's moving parts on it. And then also the field of view wasn't too big. I actually bought this freewheel lens over here that you could attach. It makes the field of view a lot wider so I can get more stuff around me and I'm not cutting off my head. That was one of the issues with this one too. Even though it was nice, I had problems with framing the shot where sometimes I would miss the top of my head, or it would be too narrow of a field of view where I wasn't super happy with the footage even with the freewheel lens on it. That's why, you know, last year I upgraded to the Insta360 One X. This is a 360 camera, great footage. It fixed the field of view. I had 360 field of view now, but this camera, while it's great, it does give a little distortion, and also is a process to edit. So the workflow with this camera was really difficult. Like, it takes about 2 to 3 times more editing time to edit with this 360 video because you have to frame the shot after you take the footage, and then you have to put that frame shot and wait for it to process into your editor like Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere. So it takes a long time to edit, but I do love the footage, so that's why I'm willing to put up with the long editing times with this Insta360 One X camera. But a downside on this one is that it is also really fragile. I have a lens case over here because if you scratch the lenses on this camera, you can see that they're exposed. They're both protruding out on either side. If you scratch them, the camera is done. It's hard to replace, and it's also really expensive to replace. So once you scratch it, you pretty much have to buy a new camera. So I really had to take care of this camera on the run and also this camera on the run. Both these cameras, super fragile. I have to make sure I don't break them while on the run. Another thing that makes these cameras super fragile is that they are not waterproof. I've gotten a lot of sweat on this one, a lot of sweat on this one, and they're still working. So they do have some kind of water resistance a little bit, but they're not waterproof. So that's why during Habanero 100, my virtual 50K that I did earlier this year, you can check out the video right here, but I brought the GoPro Hero 5 because it was gonna rain, and I decided to bring this out, and I used it for the lap where it was gonna rain, and it reminded me why I love using a GoPro. GoPro is so simple. All you have to do is point it at you and shoot. It has a wide angle view, easy to shoot. You just have to press it and you're done. Like for this camera, since the gimbal is movable, sometimes you would have to move it up and down to get the frame that you wanted. It's a little hard because it is a narrow field of view, but once I brought the GoPro out, you just point it at yourself and it's great. The problem with this GoPro Hero 5 was it was super shaky, and the audio on this thing is horrible. It kind of sounds like you're talking through a fishbowl, so I was not too happy with it. I really wanted to upgrade this GoPro because I knew that the GoPro Hero 8 was a good camera. I saw a lot of people on YouTube use this. A lot of running YouTubers specifically were using the GoPro Hero 8, and for a long time I didn't want to use it, but the more I saw the footage from it, I heard the audio was crisp and clean. I saw that the footage was super smooth even though they're running pretty hard. I decided to get the GoPro Hero 8. And you're probably like, why did you get the GoPro Hero 8 and not the Hero 9? Well, it's expensive. The GoPro Hero 9 is expensive. I think it's about $500 if you buy it. This one is cheaper. I bought it in September because there was a deal. Right now it's October, so October is known as Techtober. So a lot of new cameras are coming out. The GoPro Hero 9 came out this month. The new Osmo Pocket 2 came out this month. And tomorrow I think they release a new 1X. So I've been buying technology a little bit late. If you do that, it's cheaper. So I found a bundle for this camera. It was about 279 bucks on Costco. So I was like, let me go ahead and buy that. I've been wanting this camera. I've been wanting to upgrade to the GoPro, and I finally did. And I'm happy that I did because it's just a lot easier to point this anywhere you want and get the footage. Some of the upgrades that GoPro Hero 9 has that I wish that this one did have is that horizon. I did notice that there was a problem with the horizon, especially with low light. The horizon could be off a little bit on the camera. I saw that in the GoPro Hero 9 that they upgraded that where it's a level horizon the whole time. But I'm happy with this camera. Definitely gonna be a good camera to use when I'm out there running. I think that the Osmo Pocket, it's still a good camera. Maybe I'll bring it out a little bit more, especially if I want more cinematic look, a better image quality. It'll have to go to this camera. But yeah, all these cameras are great. Do you need all these cameras to make YouTube videos? No, but I like technology and I think that this will help grow my channel and make it a little better. And the GoPro Hero 8 is a purchase that I'm happy I made. So yeah, let me know if you guys noticed the difference in quality of the videos from the GoPro Hero 8 to the Osmo Pocket to the Insta360 1X. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.